And the Oscar goes to...
Have you ever asked yourself why there is still an Academy Award for Best International Feature Film in 2025? Until 2020, it was known as the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. Originally, foreign language films received honorary awards, starting in 1947 with the 1946 Italian film Shoeshine. The actual award, with nominees and a winner, started officially in 1957 with the 29th Academy Awards. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science, popularly known as the Academy, is an international organization, but for a while there was little to no reason to look at it as such. It was created in Beverly Hills, California, and founded by a group of 36 people, all of them American citizens. Even if, as of 2025, the Academy has almost 10,000 members from all over the world, the organization itself serves the interests of an English-speaking audience and industry, with the United States of America as its focus. The first non-English language film to be nominated for Best Picture was the 1937 French World War I film Grand Illusion. However, it was not until 2020 that we had an international film actually winning Best Picture.
And the Oscar goes to Parasite.
The Best International Feature Film Award exists not only as an award to the film nominated, but also to the country submitting the film. It's a way for the Academy to acknowledge the existence and quality of non-English speaking cinema without obfuscating too much of what they truly want to focus on, themselves. However, little by little, things are changing despite the cynicism and hypocrisy of the mainstream film industry. I should just cut to the chase because there is a reason why I'm talking about all of this. As some of my 376 subscribers may not know, I am Brazilian. And in 2025, Brazil has 3 big Academy Award nominations: Best International Feature Film and Best Film for I'm Still Here, and Best Actress for Fernanda Torres, who has recently won the Golden Globe for Best Actress. I could not be more excited about this. This is the first time a Brazilian film is nominated for Best Picture. It's been years since I've stopped caring about the Oscars. It's an event by an organization that has seemingly lost touch with its audience and its medium by trying to attract people who don't care about it or don't belong there in the first place. What the f*** was the Oscar cheer moment, by the way? Shut up, dude, that is not real. And if I'm honest, there are still many reasons in 2025 for me not to care about this thing. But I'll push my skepticism aside to root for my country's cinema. And this isn't just an important moment for Brazilian cinema in the vacuum of 2024 and 2025. In 1999, 26 years ago, Fernanda Torres' mother, Fernanda Montenegro, was nominated for Best Actress for her performance in the film Central Station.
My English is not good, but my soul is better.
The story about a woman who writes letters for the illiterate, and how her life changes completely once she has to take care of an orphan boy. It's a beautiful film, heartbreaking, incredibly human, and ultimately full of hope. With that said, we all know what happened in 1999.
It's a great honor and a pleasure for me to present to you the 5 elegant and talented women who are nominated for the Best Achievement by an Actress this evening. They are Cate Blanchett in Elizabeth, Meryl Streep in One True Thing, Emily Watson in Hillary and Jackie, Fernanda Montenegro in Central Station, Gwyneth Paltrow in Shakespeare in Love. And the Oscar goes to Gwyneth Paltrow.
I don't feel very deserving of this in your presence, but I would like to thank Harvey Weinstein.
I did not care for Shakespeare in Love. It's just okay, at best. It is a fine film for a Sunday afternoon where Netflix will check up on you asking if you're still watching, and no bro, you're not. You're f***ing. Paltrow's performance is acceptable, if somewhat stiff and predictable, and I'm sorry, if you're going against Cate Blanchett and Meryl Streep and Fernanda Montenegro, you have to offer something else other than teary eyes and a warm smile. It is actually a recurring joke here in Brazil about how Gwyneth Paltrow stole Fernanda Montenegro's Oscar. The woman is a legendary actress, a living, breathing cultural landmark of our cinema. To see her being recognized, even if just to be nominated and not win, was already a huge deal for us. I think the biggest problem here is losing to Gwyneth Paltrow of all people. And we had our own Shakespeare in Love in 2024, our own Gwyneth Paltrow in the shape of Carla Sofia Gascon, and Emilia Pérez. If you haven't watched Emilia Pérez, then please don't. It is 2024's version of Green Book, a ridiculous film pandering to the lowest common denominator. Its politics are weak, regressive, and at times feeling almost like satire because of how difficult it is to take it seriously.
Men to woman, or woman to men.
Man to woman.
From penis to vagina.
Oh god. And excuse me, this movie was submitted by friends. It is directed by a French guy, set in Mexico but shot in France, with one Mexican actress and a cast that has no other Mexican cast members, and if it wins Best Picture or International Feature Film, it's going to be a victory for France? Are you fucking kidding me? Nuh-uh. I'm rooting for the recognition of my country's cinema, and I'm rooting against Emilia Pérez and everything it represents. If Cynthia Erivo, Mikey Madison, or Demi Moore win, I will begrudgingly accept it. But if Carla Sofia Gascon wins, if this movie wins anything, I'm gonna go nuts. Have you seen the shit this woman has said? About Muslims, about Islam, about George Floyd of all people, about the Chinese vaccine coming with a microchip and a couple of spring rolls? Like, what? No man, I don't want none of that. Allow this weightless, pathetic movie to be forgotten, to be seen in the future as the mistake it truly is. Fernanda Torres is just as fantastic an actress as her mother. She deserves to be where she is right now. She has earned her place after years of showing how capable and talented she is. From comedies to drama, soap operas to feature films, it's all been building up to a career-defining role.
Por que não?
O editor pediu uma foto menos feliz.
Ah, ele quer triste. Nós vamos sorrir. Sorriam.
I'm Still Here is a film about the Brazilian military regime that scorched the country from 1964 to 1985. It sheds light on just a few of the countless perspectives of people who witnessed the horrors of a fascist regime in my country. About how it's an ideology that corrodes every facet of a society. It was a regime that killed people on the streets. It incarcerated, tortured, and abused innocent people, at times children and pregnant women. It is a tremendously important film right now, and it will always be. While the regime may have ended decades ago, a lot still looks and feels the exact same for poor people or people of color in Brazil who still suffer unending violence at the hands of the state, of the police. Just like Central Station 26 years ago, I'm Still Here is a film about memory. Be it the letters we write, the pictures we take, or the things we'll simply never forget. They're about the history of a people, the memories of our country. So yeah, I'm rooting for I'm Still Here, and I'm rooting for Fernanda Torres. I'm not even gonna look at it as a World Cup final. No, actually, this is bigger than that. Because whether we take the Oscar or not, just the fact that we're there is a victory. Not because we're getting the Americans' attention, but because this means our cinema will get more funding, with that many job opportunities will arise, and this is how you get growth in your country's culture. That's what's important. That's what's under attack today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been today's Dystopia, and I'll see you at the Oscars.